Hello, hello, hello. Down, 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 up, 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 down, down, up, up. Hello everyone, it's time to return to making beds and being gay. And that's all I have to say to lead into this. This is the third part of this bed we made. I hope you know that if you're watching this. We just made a key out of something. Wax. Okay, so we're trying to use this key to go and open the chest that has two keys. Let me just turn this up a little bit. It's very quiet for me. Oh. Excuse me? That was rude. I hate it when technology casts shade on me. That's not okay. Cast shade like it's a spell or something. Yep, just going up in the elevator, admiring my hair. Okay. So we want to go in her room, right? Which room was it? 507? No, this is... Hang on. Oh my god, I've forgotten everything. Is this the one that has the chest? Yes, it is. Okay. You know what? Let's go and be smart and just close this door. Just do this. That's fine, so no one can come in and look at us rifling through someone's belongings. Because apparently we've been caught doing that before, and that's not okay. For someone to photograph us doing it, by the way, we can do nothing wrong. We protect our womb when we walk. Of course we can do nothing wrong.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
So that's one.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I didn't know it was going to break that easily. Oh. There's a heart on the thing as well.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words of the key, both related to our history. Okay. What else have we got here? I hope you get better. Trying to rest today. I'll bring you some hot soup after class. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love...
Marcela invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Lowe's Theatre. Oh, I love gay love so much. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. Oh no, I can't work that out. In secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Oh my god, please, I'd love it if Will sent me notes in secret code. That's so cute. Okay. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track, that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in our garden or the smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behaviour, but, of course, I cannot tell them about you, even though... Whoop. I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I realise you'll never existed, or if you do exist, you won't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. We gotta get these two back together. We gotta get these two back together. There they are! So on the left is The lady who has the sun, and on the right is the mysterious one that went on the shopping spree. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They've always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden. Fuck forbidden! And hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult each day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think, no! That's so sad. Yeah,
Damn it. It's stuck.
Oh, crap. How do I get this out?
It's stuck.
Okay. Yeah, let's put the letters back. Okay, what have we written down? According to the letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needed a 4-letter key to open. Could that be the case I found on Marcella's bed on 509? I need to figure out the 2 5-letter words both written. Like my favourite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Oops. They're in love, but then Marcella broke things off, feeling the burden of their secret. Oh my god. If this is a coincidence, Jesus Christ. Being next to the room of your long-lost love. Okay.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Maybe we need to call Beth. Okay, let's close this. Do not like that there's something left in the lock. Okay, I think we should maybe go and find Beth. Right? And we should also try and find the clues. So unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. And her alliterative name will surely take you back. Wasn't there like a cat of something? Let's go look in the room. See if we can find anything. What does this say? Privacy breach. House individual was able to retain probe information. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh is it? It can't be Anne then. That would be incredibly romantic. No, okay. Nothing here. Anything in here? No, that's taking stuff out. Okay. Okay, don't know the code to that too. Let's try and find Anne. Not Anne, Beth. Our gal. Yeah, she looks so happy with him. So happy. Oh my god. So in love. So deeply in love. Right. So we need to find the name of her favourite bar. And also an alliterative name. Let's go find Beth. Beth? No, we're Beth. Hang on a second, everyone. Hang on. Let's go find... Oh, Beth! No. Okay, we're not Beth. I mean... Oh. Okay, that's not happening then. Let's ring... There we go.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Okay, what's in here? So this is what we found before. But this wasn't anything, was it? Yeah, let's close this. I don't like the idea of having a gun just out there in the wild. I don't know why this guy's obsessed with them. It's just a bit weird. Is he a private investigator? Maybe hired by the husband or something? Okay. Favourite bar. Let's see if there's any clues about the favourite bar. The winds in the leaves today, soft melody. Looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves. Okay. Anything here? Oh, crap. Didn't actually want to do that. Okay, where's Sophie? You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognised the look in your eyes when you checked in you, and I don't fuss about this. Keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. Okay. Let's have a look at these. Yep, that's school alright. Can I open this? Mount Royal College. It's not alliterative. Okay, that's nothing. Oh god, I'm stuck. Hot in Texas. Montreal. Black cat hairs. I miss our late night stunning sessions of Harry's? Is Harry's bar? Christmas is exhausting, 9 days of eating, blah blah blah. Cannot wait to be back. Okay, I think we need to find the way of the name of the cat. Yeah, let's put that back there. How do we find the name of the cat? Oh, here we go. Greta. Okay, so Greta is one of them. 2 5-letter words. Alliterative name will surely take you back. Greta. That would work, right? Greta. So TA. Unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. Dude, I'm so confused. Alliterative name. Oh god. Ah! Okay, what bar is this? What bar is this? 1249 Metcalf. You get these from bars, right? The White Cat. Unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. So, the black cat's called Greta? Okay, so the first answer is Greta. And the second one is an alliterative name. An alliterative name will surely take you back. So it must be one of their schoolmates? Let's have a look at this. What did this say? Mount Royal College. Nope, that's not alliterative. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Okay, so Greta. Okay, let's read some more letters. Let's have a look. I'm sure you will love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much. Okay. Sister Miller. Miller's not alliterative. Doris Day. Doris. Okay. So it's... Okay, wait, stop. I'm done. Okay, put these back. And then let's look at the clue again. Okay. Favourite bar this one, so it's TA and then DO. DO... No. GRIS. Gris. Like grey. Okay. Whew, God. Jesus Christ. And then let's close this. Gris, which is French for grey. Okay, off we go. Hopefully they won't know that I've been snooping in their rooms. But I feel invested in their story now. I'm a fellow gay that hides in the shadows, so I feel like we have so much in common. Okay, down here. This way. Here we go. So, Gris. Yes. Oh, big snoop happening right now. What's in there, Sophie? Oh. There's a typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, sick. We love a nom de plume. Dear Marcella, or should I say Brigitte, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came across a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. Oh! I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognised our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never really understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I couldn't believe you'd written those words, then in vain, I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Précisément, Anne. Dear Marcella.
Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but
Uh-oh.
you deserve some kind of justice.
I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother's currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. It's all important. Hope to hear from you soon. Précisément, Anne. P.S. Do you remember the secret language we invented so Sister Miller can understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Me too. Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help then make the next one better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, somewhere where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you'll consider it. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Brigitte Boswell? To recognise you on the street? To recognise you for your own work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under a surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. Oh my god, I want them to be happy so badly. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Brigitte Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story, it almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctor thought it was their new medication finally working, but I know the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I have always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I'd never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks for you. To you, the thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Brigitte was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I've got so much more to tell you. Dear
I'm
Marcella.
glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Thank you for answering my letter. I realise now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor to give me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him and I'm starting to fear I may have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess we'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like many of my old army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and don't hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, at the birds. He loved birds so much, he could identify them by just listening to their song. I have to admit your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I can finally meet you. What? Salary?
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I feel like she'll notice if we open her mail.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
Typical.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
Aw.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anne and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them.
It's a little bit creepy.
You know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Relatable.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work at a hotel, you
Girlfriends!
know.
Girlfriends!
There are beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Girlfriends. Girlfriends. Okay, anyway, back to my job. Yeah, I hope it has a happy ending
That
too.
ringing. Sounds like
Let's
the elevator doors are
let's
jammed.
close this first. There we go. I didn't want to know we've been fiddling with that. Let's close this door. Elevator's jammed. Close this. Oh yeah, it does. Close that. Okay, let's go see what's going on. A jammed elevator. What? Oh my god. Girlfriends? Girlfriends? Girlfriends, did you do something bad? Is that Marcella's husband?
Mr. Cruz?
Oh
Mr. Cruz.
no. What happened?
Oh God. Oh God. What happened?
I think I'm going to end it there, everyone. Tune back in for the next part of This Bed We Made, where there might also be a body bag included. I'll be honest, I don't know how to end the episode after that. Have a good evening. Don't think about this when you're trying to sleep. But girlfriends, right?